there. Welcome back to Jen Michael Yoga. I'm Jen, and today we'll be doing a little vinyasa flow to loosen up those hamstrings. So let's get started. Welcome to your practice. Okay, so let's go ahead and lie down on our backs. That's never a bad way to start our practice, right? So go ahead and come on down. We're gonna start in Shavasana today. It's pretty exciting. You get to start lying down. And then you've come down. Just let the feet sort of flop open, maybe spread them about as wide as your mat, and just let them sort of hang loose. If it feels comforting, you can take the hands onto the belly. Or you can come into that more traditional shape and just bring the arms alongside the body with the palms up. And then just allow the eyes to close. And let's just start our class together by taking a big breath in all the way through the nose, filling up. And then open the mouth and just purse the lips and blow it out like you're blowing out a candle. Nice and long. Slow. Let's do that together again. Full breath in through the nose. Blow that candle out, purse the lips, slow. Let it just seep out. Releasing all of the air. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Purse the lips and just gently blow it out. Just consciously slowing down. And then just breathe here for a moment. And then drawing the knees into the chest one at a time. Just take the hands onto the shins. Maybe give yourself a little back massage by just rocking left to right. Evening out. And then eventually settling back at center. Keep drawing the knees in as you start to draw the navel down towards the spine, and you press the low back into the mat, and then begin to draw the forehead up towards the knees. So just hug everything in. Take a breath in. And a breath out, slowly lower the head down. Keep the knees hugged in. And then the right knee will stay as it is. And just send the left leg long. Take the heel to the mat. Use both hands just to gently hug the knee into the chest. And then take the hands behind the knee to the back of the thighs. Really flex the right foot. So draw the toes towards the shin. Draw the left toes towards the shin. So we have two really active feet here. All right, so starting to find energy in the bottoms of the feet. And then start to press the heel up towards the sky. Okay, so maybe the knee straightens, maybe it doesn't. Okay? Just sort of explore how the leg is feeling today. As you're pressing the right heel up towards the sky, both feet are really pressing, so all 10 toes are drawing towards the shin. And then start to press the left heel down into the mat. Okay, so we're getting a nice stretch through the right hamstring, but we're also finding some strengthening in that left hamstring. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, bend the knee once again. And then bend the left knee, take the sole of the foot to the mat. And then cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Both feet are still flexed. Well, the right foot is flexed. The left foot's on the mat. Okay. And then just sort of energetically press the right knee away from you. And you might already start to feel some sensations in like the outer hip area. And you're welcome to stay right here. If you need a little bit more, you can gather the legs, draw them in towards the chest, and just interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. We're still pressing the right knee away, and we're still flexing the feet. Okay? Try to keep the shoulders drawing down towards the mat. That'll just keep the chest nice and open, helping the breath to move a little more freely. Take one more round of breath. And if you've drawn the legs in, go ahead and release the hands. We'll all take the left foot down to the mat. And then re-extend the right leg towards the sky. And then slowly lower it all the way down to the mat. There we go. All right, still flexing that right foot. We're going to draw the left knee into the chest. Give it a hug. Give it a squeeze. And then taking the hands behind the leg, interlace the fingers here. We're drawing the toes towards the shins, and then we're going to start to extend the left leg. So start to press the heel towards the sky. Again, the leg can stay here. Okay, you might find that this is a really deep stretch. You might find that this is a really deep stretch. So go with what your leg is telling you. So listen to those sensations. Okay. So still drawing the toes back, and now start to press that right heel, really digging it into the mat. So again, you're getting a stretch for the extended leg that's up towards the sky, but we're starting to strengthen the back of that base leg. And then once again, bending into the left knee. And now we'll bend the right knee, but take the sole of the foot to the mat. Okay? Cross the left ankle over the right thigh, keeping the left foot flexed. We're pressing the knee away from the body, finding that stretch for the outer hip. And then choosing to either stay as you are or gather the legs into the chest, taking the hands this time behind the right thigh. Okay, if you've taken that option, we're flexing both feet and we're drawing the shoulders down towards the mat. And we're breathing. We're all breathing. There we go. Take one more breath. And a breath out. Right foot comes down to the mat. Let's all extend that left leg towards the sky. And then slowly lower it down. All right. Gather the legs into the chest one more time. This time we'll take both hands behind the knees and then just start to rock back and forth along the length of the spine. Get a little momentum here. And then eventually bring yourself all the way up. And then either swing the legs around or come over the legs, making your way to a little tabletop pose. Beautiful. There we go. All right. Let's give the back body a little more love here. So moving through a cat-cow, take a breath in, lift the heart, lift the hip, soften through the belly. And then exhale, round the back, chin to chest, drop the hips this time. Move with your breath, inhale, and exhale. Let's do at least one more of those. Inhale. Exhale. So go ahead and come to a flat back in your tabletop pose. Claw the mat, so pressing into the fingertips. That'll take some of the weight out of the wrists. And then just send the left foot back behind you, but the toes are gonna stay on the mat. Okay, and then just start to press into the left heel. So continuing to stretch out the hamstrings here. And then start to draw the belly up towards the spine and really start to press into the palms as you lift the right knee, drawing it into the chest. Hug it in, hug it up high. Take a breath in. And then on your breath out, we're gonna press it back and then reach the right leg back behind you, up and back, three-legged dog. Now let that left heel get heavy. Kick strongly into the right heel. Draw the belly in. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift forward once again. Draw the right knee into the nose. Hug it in, round through the upper back. And then right foot steps between the palms. And then lower the left knee down. Okay. Uncurl the toes. Inhale to lift the chest forward. And then exhale, we're gonna shift the hips back, lift the right toes, coming into a half splits. That right hip is gonna pull back, okay? Toes are drawing in towards the shin. That's what's gonna give you a nice big stretch for the back of the leg. So if you're moving towards like splits or something, if you wanna work towards getting into splits, this is a really good starting place. We call this half splits, okay? On your inhale, we're gonna lift and open the heart. Pull the right hip back, extend the spine, and then exhale, fold over the leg. I'm gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Option to keep the fingertips to the mat or dig the right heel in. So this is gonna add a little bit of a strengthening here. And send the arms to reach behind you. Thumbs face down if you're in that option. All right, so really dig that heel in like you're trying to pull the heel towards the body. And then let's all bend into the front knee. Plant the palms alongside that right foot. Curl the back toes under, lift the knee, and we'll step that right foot back to a plank pose. Press into the heels here. There we go. Inhale. And then exhale. You can lower the knees down and we'll all come to the belly. Uncurl the toes. Inhale. Elbows in as you lift for a cobra. And then exhale down. Inhale, press yourself back up. And find your way back into a tabletop pose. There we go. Nicely done. All right. Claw the mat with the fingertips. Belly draws in. And this time the right leg goes back. Press into the right heel. Here we go. Keep pressing into the heel. Draw the belly up and in. Press into the palms. Take that left knee, really draw it into the chest. Hug it in. Press the mat away from you. Here you go. Inhale. Exhale, press it back. Send the left heel behind you, three-legged dog. Let the right heel get heavy. Left toes are down. The belly is strong. One more breath in. Exhale, shift forward. Once again, draw the knee in. Hug it in. And now we'll step it between the palms. Lower the right knee down and curl the toes. All right, inhale, lift and open the chest in your lunge. And now we'll exhale, shift the hips back. Lift the front toes. Coming into that half splits on this side. Okay, so really draw the toes into the shin and pull the left hip back. Okay. Here we're gonna add a little dynamic movement. Once again, inhale, lift, extend the spine, and then exhale, round the back. Two more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower here. Okay, so either keeping the fingertips for a little extra support, or you can start to really dig that heel into the mat, like you're pulling it towards the body, and then sweep the arms behind you. So it's a bit of a balance here. Okay, so really using that left heel to draw it in towards the body. And then taking the palms back down, shifting forward to that low lunge. Plant the palms, curl the back toes under, find your plank pose. And then either lowering the knees, finding a cobra, or you can shift forward, lower for chaturanga, and then inhale for an up dog. Tops of the feet to the mat. And then exhale. Let's meet in a downward facing dog. There we go. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then let's walk the hands back towards the toes. And then just take a moment in this forward fold. Soften the knees as much as you need. Let the head be heavy. Maybe clasp opposite elbows or sway or releasing the hands. Soften the knees and just gently roll the body up. So move slow. You don't have to rush. Eventually stacking the head and then the heart all over the hips. Finding your way to mountain pose or Tadasana. So let's take a second to just play here. That's all we're doing on this mat is anyways, right? It's just playing. So ground through the feet. Okay. Feel as if you're gathering energy from the top of the head, and it's moving down the back body, down the backs of the legs to the heels. Okay, so we're rooting down through the heels. And then we feel at the same time, maybe even lifting the toes to help, we have this energy lifting through the front body all the way up. The chest, the neck, the front of the face to the crown of the head. Okay? So inhale, and then exhale. Feel that breath, energetically at least, moving down the back body, sending it into the heels. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the kneecaps, belly draws in, inhaling, and then exhaling, sending it down the back body. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to ground. All right, keep that grounding. Shift the weight onto the right foot and just draw the left knee into the chest. Just like we did on our backs earlier. That's all it is. Keep grounding through the right foot. Focus your gaze on something that's not moving. There you go, and then we'll take the hands behind the left thigh. Okay, roll the shoulders back, keep the chest open. And then just start to play here with extending the leg, keep the foot flexed, and then drawing it back in. So maybe take that a couple of times, see how that feels. And then maybe stay. All right. Maybe we stay here. Maybe you release the hands, and then we'll all lower the foot down to the mat. There we go. All right, so we're going to do that on the other side. So find that grounding once again. Inhaling to lift the energy up and exhaling to ground ourselves down. Weight onto the left foot. Draw the left knee into the chest. Hands are on the shins just to start here, flexing the right foot. Chest stays open. And then switching that grip. Now we're interlacing the hands behind the right thigh. And then we'll just start to play. Right, extending the heel. And then bending the knee once again. So just take a few of these, just sort of feeling it out. And then maybe you stay with that extension for a moment. If you let go, really draw the belly in, really root down. Woo! Here we go. And then slowly lower that right foot down. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Palms come together over the head. Exhale, draw them through your heart center, soften the knees, and just fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, palms come to the earth, and just walk your way to your downward facing dog. So wherever you are on the mat, just sort of make your way into that downward facing dog. And then inhale forward into plank. Shift it forward. Exhale, lower down, knees to the mat or chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or an up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We're just going to stay here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, heels get heavy. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Draw the big toes together, allow the knees to come wide, and then sink the hips to the heels. Extend the arms. Elbows soften to the mat. Forehead softens to the mat. Maybe just take a second to move the forehead from side to side, sort of massaging it out. And we're going to end right here. And if it would feel better for you to come into the more traditional Shavasana, by all means, you're welcome to go there. Otherwise, just stay here. And let's end together with that same breath that we started our class with. So go ahead and draw the palms together wherever you are. Take a breath in through the nose. Purse the lips and just gently blow it out the mouth. Keeping the palms together, maybe drawing them behind the head if you're in that child's pose. Taking a moment just to honor yourself, honor your practice. Thank you for being here. Namaste.